Alright, what is up? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the famous, world famous, First Strike GameCast with myself, Brandon Friesen, and Shane Wall.
Yeah, I just got off the phone with President Trump. He is watching.
He is watching. He is actually, it's actually really funny you say that. I was streaming Animal Crossing the other day.
Yeah.
Dude comes into my chat, his username, Donald J. Trump.
Oh, yeah?
And he was pretending to be Trump. Actually,
Nice.
no, he wasn't pretending. This was Donald J. Trump.
That's funny.
It was the verified account.
Yeah. Oh, he's also here.
Yeah, and the whole time I'm just playing Animal Crossing, he's like, you need to build a wall. It's just like dying listening to this guy.
That's awesome.
There is illegal Animal Crossing in Animal Crossing. He had a lot of funny shit to say, actually.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was good. But welcome back to episode 24 of First Strike. How are you doing today, Shane?
Very good, despite being up at like 5:30 this morning.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. You also hadn't eaten until like an hour ago.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of hours.
Yeah, we destroyed that pizza.
Oh, thank you, Rocco's, for your overpriced deliciousness.
Overpriced fuel surcharge, debit charge.
There's $1 for the debit machine.
Oh, man. Doesn't end.
Rocco's is great, though, because I work there.
Because you were...
Yeah, anyway, so... just a shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Welcome to the stream. I know this is some of your first time here. So yeah, welcome here. Hope you enjoy. To kick things off, Shane, what are you playing right now?
I'm still going through the Zelda.
I'm not sure if you've even mentioned it.
I feel like I have.
If we did last week, you had just started it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm still playing through Twilight Princess. I don't know why I started it. I got it in the shop and it looked cool, and I figured why not. Let's try the thing.
Yeah.
And it's not bad. I'm enjoying myself for the most part.
I've seen you get frustrated a few times, but you said you've liked it.
Yeah. Overall, it's still good. I like it.
He's about 60% of the way through the game. What are you giving the game out of 10 so far?
So far, it's probably like an 8 to an 8.5, something like that. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, that's not bad. Myself,
You're still playing nothing.
No, I'm not. I'm not playing nothing.
Nothing.
I'm not playing nothing. I'm playing stuff.
Oh, are you now?
Well,
yeah, Minecraft?
No, not.
Is that what the cool kids are?
Look, man, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not fun.
Okay, Farming Simulator?
Okay, but that one's big apparently.
Huge.
That one's huge.
Massive.
Don't know why.
But people love that shit.
Big deal. Does anybody in the chat play Farming Simulator?
Yeah, any big fans of the Farming Simulator?
Got any posters in your room? You got the developer to sign your sock? For real though, if there is, let us know what the hype around this game is, because it's easily the most requested game at the shop.
Yeah, by far.
Welcome Blaze, our moderator, to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so I'm playing Animal Crossing for one.
Right, what'd you name your town?
After
Dumpsville?
Wow! Oh, what a burn! Did you guys hear that? Dumpsville. No, it's Crap Town.
Crap Town.
No, it's not Crap. No. I named it after the village you starred in Fable, Oakvale.
Oakdale.
Vale with a V. Dale sounds like a bad hick farmer name.
Oakvale?
Yes, Oakvale from Fable.
Oakvale.
Did you ever play Fable? You played Fable. You liked Fable.
Okay, we're talking like 10 years ago I played that.
But it was called Fable. The game is called Fable.
Maybe longer than that. It's been a long ass time since I played that.
I think I need to pick that one up after the next Zelda.
Maybe.
So yeah, I've been playing through that. So far it's fun. We're gonna I'm streaming it to my personal channel, so it's gonna take us like a year to play through that damn game. And just out of nowhere, last night I was bored, and I was like, I love this game, so why don't I just put it in and play it? Why the hell not? So I played like an hour and a half's worth of
Fable?
No, not of Fable. Of Extreme G on the N64. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was fun. I actually really enjoyed it. The frame, I'm remembering like I love this game as a kid, right? Because the futuristic motorcycles, bad rendering, it's great, fun, fast-paced racing game like F-Zero, and it was fun. I still actually really enjoyed it. I remembered all the power-ups and stuff and how the game worked. How it's actually a pretty difficult game. Yeah, I just forgot how bad the frames could drop in certain levels.
Yeah, down to like 13.
It gets bad. It gets real bad. The N64 was not meant to support such a fast-paced racing game. But yeah, no, I pretty much beat the game in an hour and a half, but it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Hour and a half, really?
Yeah. Because they have like the 3 circuits. So there's like the atomic circuit, the critical mass circuit, and then there's one more. Cool names.
So you know, like 3,000% more about Extreme G than what I do.
Probably. I'm not sure if you've ever actually... Have you played Extreme G ever?
Like once at a birthday party sometime.
The original, or the GameCube, or the Extreme G2?
Oh no, 64, 100%.
Okay. I like it. It's one of those weird games that nobody cares about but me. But, yeah, that's what I'm playing, Animal Crossing. He's powering through Twilight Princess. I'm sure by next week, Tuesday, he'll be done the game. So
Probably.
we'll have a full review. A full comprehensive review.
Well, I don't know if... what's it called? The embargo will be lifted at that point. So
The embargo.
yeah,
Embargo.
yeah, we can't talk about it because when games just come out, there's typically an embargo.
I mean, in 2005, when it just came out?
Yeah, but we're in Canada. It takes a while for it to get here.
We're Canada, not Bulgaria.
No,
But-
it takes a while for it to get here.
Right. Didn't... what was the country? I read that... Or maybe you told me that, like, a couple months ago, that, like, some country just got, like, the PS2 or something. That just became relevant. I don't remember where this was. I read this somewhere. This was like a few months ago already, but in some country the PS2 just became a big deal.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I was like, what?
Why
What?
not? I'll send them all of mine. I don't need all mine.
Well, you got quite... Yeah, well. So, that's what's going on in our lives. Well, Shane, take us away with the news.
Well, happy Valentine's Day,
Well,
for one.
yeah, I'm sorry. Happy Valentine's Day,
To
everyone.
everybody.
All 5 of you fellow lonely people in the chat, welcome here. You know, it's cool. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Why are you here with me and not with your wife?
That's a good question.
It's a very good question. I was going to ask this
Yeah.
earlier. It's like, is your
Well,
wife okay?
We sort of celebrated the thing yesterday.
Oh, okay. How'd that go?
So, like, we can't do anything. We got a newborn at home. So, like, we can't do much anyway.
Well, sure, but you can, like, you know, watch a movie.
Yeah, that's what we try, man. Oh, man.
Right.
Not at all. Whatever. I don't even want... Whatever. Basically, we decide we want to watch a movie, and she's like, I don't care. I don't want to think about it. Just pick one. So I pick Wayne's World. Who doesn't like Wayne's World? I like Wayne's World.
Women don't like Wayne's World.
No, she's like, I don't want to watch that. Pick anything else but that.
Okay.
Then what was my second? Oh yeah, the Flintstones.
Yeah, the Flintstones.
The movie.
I don't know why that was your second.
I just saw it there. I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
it didn't just come to your
Started
mind.
watching that. She put up with it for about 2 minutes, and then she's like, are we actually watching this? Like, oh, okay. I guess not. So I picked Talladega Nights. Because that one's funny.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Very quick no.
Again,
And then back to the TV shows that we just normally watch. So movies, they're not allowed.
I think
They're
they are.
not
What
no.
I already explained this. What the woman wants is for you to pick the movie she's thinking of, which is any romantic comedy.
Yeah, but
That's what
I
she
don't-
wants.
I just...
She says Shane pick, but by Shane pick it means pick a romantic comedy. That's what she
There's
means.
been like 2 that are worth watching.
Which two?
The Ryan Reynolds one. The Proposal.
He's in. Oh yeah.
That one was actually funny.
Well, with Ryan Reynolds, of course it is.
And I don't know about a second one, but I'm sure there's one that I've somewhat enjoyed.
Okay. Sure.
But The Proposal, that was actually good.
Hey, I haven't even seen that one.
No?
I don't have a woman in my life. I don't need
Even
to.
still, it's probably worth a watch even.
By myself.
Yeah.
By myself. You want me to
think
watch The
so.
Proposal? Wow.
It was funny.
Wow.
If you like Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, I love Ryan Reynolds.
Then you would enjoy it, I think.
And man,
He's good.
if I was gay,
Well,
I'd give that man
Are
a
you?
good fist pound.
are you?
Well, no.
No?
Not today, anyway.
Okay. Moving on to the video game stuff
Yes.
that we all want.
Yes.
We got some new Zelda news this week. Today, actually. Breath of the Wild will have a season pass, which means it's getting a bunch of DLC. And, yeah, some people were bitching and complaining about that. But we're going to talk more about that later, so we'll probably just leave it for that. Konami's stock is up 230% in the last 9 months.
Good percentages.
Which is pretty wild. That's 183 million US. So like 4 trillion Canadian dollars,
Oh.
as it would be.
Oh, Shane, you're being called out, actually, on your
what?
GameShop.
Oh, what now?
Apparently,
What?
according to Mr. Flubby McChubby. Mr. McChubby.
Floppy, yeah.
Mr. McChubby.
That's what I order at McDonald's.
Yeah,
all
the
time.
Flubby McChubby.
I do.
Usually that's what I get as well. He's saying, you're not a real game shop if you do not have Barnyard on the
Oh,
GameCube.
please. I've got probably 4 of them.
You probably do. We got you covered, McChub. McChub.
You pay for shipping, I'll send you one for free.
You'll send you 4. You'll send you all of them.
Yeah, we got a few of them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Where were we at? Oh yeah, Konami made a shit ton of money, which is weird because they're not really doing the games anymore. But whatever. Doom is getting a board game that people are somewhat excited about. Whatever. It's a board game.
A Doom board game.
If I were to play a board game, I might play that one.
A Doom board game? I mean,
Yeah.
it depends how they make it. If it's bullshit and stupid, then no.
But that's my problem with board games. How do you know which one to get if you don't
You
know
really
any-
don't. You have to buy it to play it to know if you like it.
Yeah, so you just have to have a group of friends that all enjoy the board game.
Yeah, like, and it's weird because board games are such a dying thing, even though I still kind of like them. You just need to have the right group of friends to play them.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Could be.
Like, are you and Darlene gonna sit down and play some Doom on the board? Like, is that gonna happen? No, but me,
No.
you, and like...
Is there a Sex in the City board game
Oh, probably.
that we could play?
Probably. Oh, can you imagine, though?
There should be a Seinfeld board game. No, that I would play.
A Seinfeld board game.
Yeah.
I can see that being funny,
Yeah.
but that's a weird thing to pull off the top of your head. Why?
I don't know. Radical Rob said so.
You said flip your hair, not Shane mess up Brendan's hair. Okay. whatever the public demands.
Moving on. Netflix has a new video game related TV show in the making. Have you heard about this?
I have, actually, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, this morning.
A very odd choice.
I didn't know what the game was. I just heard that they were making a video game based show.
That's it.
Yep, that's all I know.
Okay. There's very little actually announced, but they did say what franchise it was based off of. And it was Barnyard for the GameCube.
Which is already a movie.
Which is already a movie.
So they took a movie, made a game, and now they based a show off the game based off the movie.
Yes.
No.
No. Castlevania.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
That's a series I look at, and I look at that, I'm like, Shane probably loves this series. I should really play it, because it seems like it's, as far as like your 32-bit game goes. 8-bit?
8-bit.
Wow, really?
There's 3 on the NES.
Okay, I didn't know they went back that far.
Yep.
Either way, they seem like it's a pretty big franchise too.
They would be tough to get into now, but if you were to play one first, I would play Symphony of the Night.
Okay.
It's a little more easier to play. Like, they're still difficult games, but it'd be easier, that's for sure.
Yeah, you should be. Sorry, Rob. Yeah, well, like it's not on the top of my like series I want to get into. I'd play The Last of Us before I play that. I'd probably play Pitfall Harry before I play.
Really?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Come on.
No.
We got to do that.
No. Just because of that one podcast, I'll never play Pitfall Harry.
That will go down as one of my favorite episodes, I think.
I believe you. Whatever. We'll carry on with the news. I'm drinking your water. You already finished the...
Yeah, I did. I told you I was thirsty. You got water all over the damn camera.
It was empty.
Destiny 2 coming out 2017. I played a shit ton of Destiny and I liked it for a bit. Now I hate it.
Yeah, that's actually a very common opinion on that game.
So I doubt I will try to play Destiny 2. I might. I have more time for it now. But I don't know. I don't know. I can't.
I'll never get into Destiny ever, so...
No, you're kind of too late. You had to do it day one.
I know, everybody loved it day one. Everybody was really into it day one.
It was really cool, but whatever. Also, Miyamoto confirmed Wiyamoto. We came up with Link's first and last name. What it actually is.
Well, Link
Yeah.
is the first name.
Yeah, well, what's the last name?
He has a last name.
He does.
And he confirmed what it was.
Yes.
Miyamoto.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, legit. Link.
No way.
That's what he said.
Really?
Link.
Link. Is Mario's official last name Mushroom?
No.
No? Okay. Link.
Link.
Wow, that's anticlimactic.
That's how it is.
Should have been Smith.
Link Smith?
Link Smith.
No.
That's so boring. Wow.
Yeah, I was expecting a better answer too. But no, Link. As you could guess.
He was asked this in an interview, or he just was like, yeah, I'm going to tweet out
I don't
Link's
know if
last
he
name is
just,
Link.
like, he said it. I don't know if he was prompted to. But, yeah, Link.
But, like, it was like a joke, or was it like it could be serious?
That's what he said. I don't think he jokes around.
Oh, come on, he's always smiling.
He is.
Thumbs ups, blazers over t-shirts. We know that guy. He's always
Now
joking
we will
around.
switch over to this guy.
10 out of 10 presentation.
Oh, man.
Really?
Yeah, the commentary.
Oh, yeah. Just as good as
The
PlayStation.
translation was just perfect.
That's spot on. 10 out of 10.
And then the fact that they go on Twitter after that event and say they're hiring a new translator. Like, come on.
We actually live streamed the Nintendo event where they announced the Switch. We were making fun of the translator guy the whole time. And the best part is after all of our like making fun of him, they fired him.
Yeah, they fired him the next day. They put an ad out on Kijiji saying that they're looking for a new translator.
Yeah, which is hilarious. We're getting a question. How do you feel about Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U? It's a bit of a random question, but I think it's like in terms of gameplay and stages and characters, it's the best one.
It's the second best one.
Everybody, I would still play Melee before it though.
Yep.
That's my issue.
Same here.
But yeah, in terms of what they added, it's like a big improvement to the series.
Yeah, it's just still not quite as fast paced as Melee, and that's my problem.
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, that's
I
why
do need to
Melee.
play it more. We should really sit down and play that for a few hours.
Well, one, we need a Wii U, which I guess I do own now.
Which you have.
But we need the GameCube adapter.
I think my brother has it.
Does he?
He has the adapter, and I think he has the game too.
Caden, is that where?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice.
I know he has the adapter. He's got 2 of them actually.
Oh, can I have one?
No.
Can I buy one off him?
Yeah, $100.
Not happening. I'll get a third-party one. It's fine.
I'll just use the Wiimote. It's all good.
Yeah, I bet you will. I bet you will.
Okay, that's all I got for news.
Yeah?
Now we can move on.
All right, so we got shop trades and stories then. There's one big thing that stands out this week. Huge. I don't know.
Oh, why didn't we?
Yeah,
bring it?
I might have
go
to.
get it.
I might have to go get it.
Go get it.
I think you might need to go get it.
I have to go get it.
Like I'm in an awkward.
I'm taking my water with me.
Take your water.
You're gonna drink this.
Take. Bring me back a water.
Remember what happened last time? I unplugged the damn.
Yeah, please never do that again, ever. So basically, what happened here is Shane ordered probably the coolest GameCube accessory that there is, aside from like the Game Boy player. It was pretty much the sole purpose of this thing was made for Phantasy Star Online. They took the GameCube controller, they extended it
A little bit. Slightly.
just a little bit, and put a little feature in the center. This little feature being a full-sized keyboard.
Bam!
Look at that, baby. Mint. This thing it works like a regular GameCube controller. The keyboard functionality only works with Phantasy Star, which we tested.
Yeah, so it's got 2 of the plugins. Purple one's for the actual controller. The white one is for the keyboard.
Yeah.
And from now on, any Smash Bros. Tournament I go to, this is my controller.
This is what we're repping? Absolutely. 110%.
It feels like the buttons feel brand new, like they've never been used, because why would you use this? In the right mind, why?
But to show up at a tournament with this thing, be like, yeah, I got all these keys programmed to do something.
Yeah, because you could be playing, you're like, can we...
just to psych people out, like they actually do something.
Or every time I would knock somebody out, I would just go Control Alt Delete or some shit.
Yeah.
Every time. And then when you win, you just unplug the damn thing and you carry it on your shoulder like this. Like a freaking.
Yeah, oh, you're gonna walk in like it's a boombox. Like, sup, nerds? Gonna kick your ass.
What I want to do, what my plan is we held the Smash tournament here, and there was like guys talking about how you can't use the wireless controllers because there's too much latency, too much lag.
Yeah.
We have to use this proper TV because the lag, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm going to convince them that this is proven to have the most minimal lag possible compared to regular GameCube controllers.
Yeah.
Just to see if all of a sudden they'll go out and buy one. And actually show up with it, but I will use this in the next Smash Bros. Tournament.
Oh, you have to.
I will.
Shane Wall, final
100%.
boss with the final boss controller. I do wish, however, like this thing is super cool, but I wish the whole thing was purple.
Yeah.
That like the keys, if they were the color of these buttons.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
That I would really like.
There would be a way to repaint it and make it look a little bit nicer and stuff, but we'll see.
Easily the coolest thing we got in the shop.
Yeah, I love this thing.
Shane's wanted one since forever. It was funny. Last week we were talking about how Shane went on just a money spending binge.
Yeah.
So as a joke, because he was spending so much money, I was like, you know what? Just order that damn GameCube keyboard that you always bitch about. So he goes and looks it up, finds one, puts a bid on it, gets it.
Yeah, he had a buy it now or best offer, so I was like, okay. let's go best offer, and I offered him I think 75 Canadian, so like $4 American for you Americans. But yeah, I actually ended up winning the damn thing, and
It's ridiculous.
It's exciting though.
I love holding that thing because it feels like a GameCube controller.
And I love that not many people know it exists.
Yeah, I didn't know it
Which is the
existed
cool thing.
until you told me
Like
about it.
even John didn't know it existed.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I thought if anybody should know, it'd be him.
Because this was licensed by Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
100%.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting a comment from Flubby McChubby in the chat asking if it works as a regular keyboard with an adapter. We don't know.
I need to get one.
Just a GameCube.
Because I think it would be really cool to have that keyboard as the keyboard on my desk.
that would be sweet. It's really small.
It is. That's the only knock on it that I have. But I mean, it's a controller.
It looks
like
so good.
yeah.
Well, especially because if you're going to emulate a game at your computer, right? You're using your keyboard, you can just pick it up and start using it to...
Yeah. Why is this not a thing for you PC gamers? To have something like this, a keyboard, but with like joysticks and some other buttons. I just think I would be way more interested in playing a PC game if that was the case.
Well, again, it's not comfortable for one.
Sure
And for
is.
two, if you're going to use the keys, you put the controller down and just start using it as a keyboard.
Oh
So
man, you hold it with one hand and you.
that thing's heavy. Have you tried to hold it with one hand?
Oh come on!
It
I'm 8 times bigger than you.
whatever. Whatever.
I can pick you up with one hand.
Whatever. No, you couldn't pick me up on the couch earlier.
I picked you and the coach up.
The couch? No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Well, you for like half a second, then you had to drop me.
because it was cracking like it was gonna break. And then I'm liable for whatever bullshit insurance you have, and then all that fancy
Yes,
stuff.
because I have loads of insurance. It comes with my Rocco's Pizzeria part-time gig.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. I know that we really got on the show. Like
We got a 3DS XL and some games. Oh, we got every DS Pokemon game.
yeah, that's kind of big news.
So we got all of them.
Which Shane's very tempted to just throw up on online and sell.
Yeah, the problem in this town is nobody wants to pay market value or anything close to market value. So, say the Pokemon games, eBay goes for $80 all day long. People will come in and they might buy it at 25,
Yeah.
maybe 40.
Well, yeah. Well, again,
It's
like,
the younger kids are fine, but it's all the older guys that still have that mentality of that it should be cheap and everything should be cheap because it's old. But that's not how it works.
well, especially not with the bigger stuff, right? I know that's just the mentality. Being asked where we could get a GameCube keyboard. Good luck, man. Online,
eBay is your only option.
because they were only released in Japan.
Only.
Yeah. So the fact that we even
Yeah,
have one-
eBay they usually run around 150, something like that.
Yeah. So
It would be nice to have the box with it, but I'm still happy with this.
at least we have it, right?
Yeah.
That's all we can hope for. So yeah, if you want one, like you're gonna have a tough time finding one, but it's mint if you can get one. It's mint. Yeah, I don't know what else you got in the shop. Mario DS.
I got a whole bunch of Xbox 360, PS3, PS2 games. Nothing too hot. We got, what was that game? Harvest Moon. Got one of them.
Oh, on the PlayStation. That's right.
Yeah, PS2. A couple other ones that had value, but whatever. Nothing too crazy, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a slower week. Your sales have been not as great. I don't know what I'm talking.
Yeah,
about.
I did good online yesterday. I sold that Worms game.
Right. We sold the Worms Armageddon we had in the shop.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you ship that out already, or?
I did.
Okay. That reminds me, we still need to send Blaze a T-shirt, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll take care of that tomorrow.
Well, it's just right here if you want to come pick it up.
Yeah, just take a quick skip.
Just like that might even be the right size over there.
Yeah, just take a skip down from the United States. It's just a hop and a skip down the way,
Yeah, we're here.
right? So that might be it for shop trades. I don't know if they've any stories this week.
No, it was actually a pretty normal week.
Yeah?
I don't think we got any complete whack jobs in here.
Well, I mean, there was the usual guy in here today, who
Yeah.
comes in, doesn't buy anything, but talks a lot of shit.
And he announces how much money he has in his account when he walks in.
Yeah, and then refuses to spend any
And
of
then
this
doesn't
money.
spend anything.
Yeah.
And he comes in weekly.
Oh
So
yeah, twice a week. I didn't even know something like that existed. Neither did I until Shane was talking about it. And I'm like a huge GameCube fanboy. I've looked up stuff on the GameCube. I never saw that thing before.
No.
Ever. So.
See, this is why I'm the brains.
And I'm the...
You're the brawn.
Yeah, I'm the muscle of the operation. Yeah, I don't... Man, you kind of made me question my whole purpose here. So, we'll move on to our our meat and potatoes of the podcast, our weekly topics. First up, we're going to be talking DLC, the pros and cons to it.
Downloadable content.
Yes.
If we're going to spell it out for you.
DLC.
Downloadable.
Yes.
Paid.
Ducks.
Paid.
Ducks.
Limited. Company.
Ducks Limited Company.
Like the popular Ducks Unlimited that we have here.
Yes.
I don't know what they do. Why is it Ducks Unlimited?
I really don't know. DLC, though. Downloadable
DLC.
content.
Yes.
The pros and cons.
So I came up with this idea today because somebody had made a post about Zelda getting the DLC, and then it was on a local Facebook group, and a bunch of guys were bitching and complaining that DLC is stupid, that they're just taking advantage of the customer, that it should be in the actual game. So we're going to kind of break it down and see what our thoughts are on DLC. Overall, in general, do you like it or hate it?
I like it.
I also like it.
I think DLC is a cool way to... Now, be careful how I word this. DLC is a great way to expand to a game.
Yeah, because this is all new. DLC back in the day was a Sonic and Knuckles cartridge that you could put Sonic 2 on top of.
Yeah.
That was DLC back in the day. So, and that's the other nice thing about patching games now. Like, if you ship a broken game, you can actually fix it.
Yeah, that's super
Which is
cool.
nice. Back in the day, well, your game was done. Now no
You
one
need
will ever buy it.
you need a new game.
You're done.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's the good way of doing DLC and there's a bad way. So I'll give you an example of a good way to do DLC. Everything Nintendo has done so far.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Mario Kart 8. You pay $11.99 to get 6 characters and 16 tracks all day long.
Sure.
Like, why wouldn't you at that point?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay? Another example, probably my favorite example, is from Bethesda in Fallout 3. After you beat the game originally, that was it. The game was over. You could go back to your last save point and keep on doing other stuff if you wanted to. Also, there was a level cap, so eventually you would get to a point where now for killing things and discovering things, you don't gain XP, and the game kind of feels... I don't know, it happened to me. I didn't know there was a level cap, and all of a sudden I hit it, and I was disappointed. Well, look at this. There's a DLC add-on that changed it so you could play after you beat the main game, and it raised the level cap.
There you go. Okay.
So that's cool, and that's awesome.
Yeah, that's worth paying for.
That's what I'm a fan of.
Sure.
Now, an example of a shitty DLC.
Yes.
Where do you have one?
I do have one. Star Wars Battlefront 3. Man, that game was nothing when it first came out. Pretty much what they did was let's make the full game, but let's take out 3/4 of it and release those as separate DLCs later on into the game's life. So when they released this game, it was 1/4 of a game. You had like 5 characters you played as. It was like 3 maps, and that was what you were paying like the retail $60 for. And then you got this extra stuff like a couple months down the road where they decided to release it as DLC, even though it should have absolutely been part of the original game.
Yes.
And then they should have added more after that. That was a terrible cash grab marketing move. What do you got?
I got every Call of Duty game.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Here, we're going to give you 10 maps.
Yeah.
Plus 1 zombie map.
Yeah.
And it's all going to be shit. But if you want to get the good ones,
Yes.
for $25 for one DLC map pack, we'll give you like 4 extra maps.
Yeah, 4 sounds about right.
Yeah. Now, like, they've been making these Call of Duties for so long, and they have 3 years to make one of these games. They have the engine down. They have all these things down. They can pump out levels all day long until they have 100 levels on there.
Oh yeah, but no.
No. Let's just charge so much money. So Activision is terrible at this. They're probably the worst. EA is also really bad.
Yeah, what's an EA game that's super bad at it?
Well, Battlefront.
Okay, besides Battlefront, I mean.
Because
that's when you say a bad. That's my only experience with a super bad one that made me mad.
Yeah, Evolve was another really bad one. It was just a bare bones, basic shit ass game that just required you to buy a bunch of shit to actually make it worth playing.
Oh yeah, that's it. If you buy the game and if you're disappointed with the game, like without the DLC, that's bad. Then the DLC should have been part of it to begin with, or it's just a badly designed game, right?
But yeah, but DLC can be such a good thing by just adding the content to make the game so much better. Even in Smash Bros, the way they're pumping out so many different characters and stages and stuff all the time for such a low price, which is awesome. But
Well, people like to abuse the concept, right? It's like
absolutely,
they take it and it's like, okay, so we're going to use this to just make more money. We're not going to add. We're not actually going to add anything from the get-go. We're going to take the same game that we were always planning, but we're going to take half the features out and then put them in later as an extra cost.
Yeah, and sometimes the reason that these developers do that is because they're rushed to make the game. They got to hit deadlines and they just can't get it in there. Well, at that point, just push it back a little bit.
Sure, right?
You have to a certain point, and
Breath of the Wild was pushed back 3 damn years.
yeah, which
right?
is fine if you're still making the game good.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's what we're getting. We're getting a full game, and then they're adding DLC to it. It's going to be like a...
Yeah, and I'm surprised they announce it so early before the game's even out. That's always surprised me when companies do that.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
So I kind of wish they would have waited on that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why they would have done it so fast.
It might have leaked, actually. That would make more sense.
What was your source? Did you add your citations, Shane? Credit the source?
I'm in charge here, so I can kind of do what I want.
Right, final boss. We know because of your controller.
That I'm legit.
That you're legit.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Generally speaking, overall, I would say that DLC is a good feature. It's just over the time, it's been, more and more abused by companies.
It can be very much so abused, and that is not good, because I don't like that.
No. If you guys have any games, for example, you thought had a great DLC or just a really bad DLC, leave a comment and we'll continue the discussion. For now, we'll move on. You want to introduce our next topic?
No, because I don't have a good way of describing this one.
Oh, this was your...
I got this idea for a topic yesterday, and I wasn't going to tell you what it was, and I knew I was going to forget it, so I actually wrote it down for the first time in my life. I wrote something down.
Yeah. Oh, so this was the thing.
This was the thing.
Oh, well, that's okay.
So basically, Brandon and I are now game developers working on different games, but we are the main guys here, and whatever we say ends up happening. We can choose what to happen. Now, how would you put your own unique spin on whatever game you're working on, or what kind of fun, quirky things would you do in there to make it good?
Right. Okay. So, no idea.
Oh, that's a great start.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was taking a nap before the podcast. Didn't really plan out my my spiel for this one.
Well, that's good.
So I'm sure you have something. So
I do.
I'm sure you have something. What would you? How would you? How would you?
I was in a weird mood yesterday.
Yeah, and today.
And also today.
But
yeah. So
I think it's the 5 Alive. Puts you in a weird space.
It does.
I think it's the citrus.
It's all that vitamin C. Ever since I overdosed on the vitamin C.
Every time you have it.
Every time I have it, it does something funny, I think.
Yeah, that actually could be it.
Because that happened.
Yeah.
And that's also not fun. Don't do it.
Could that be my personal story? Your vitamin C story?
Oh, man. That was not cool.
So go on. Yeah.
Okay, so there was in Resident Evil 2 or 3 on the GameCube. I was on the PS1 too. But there was a really cool room you would get into where, and it's near the end, so you've been playing for a long time already, and it's a difficult game and all this stuff. You get to this one part where it starts telling you that it's going to be erasing your memory card, and you're going to have to start it over.
Oh.
If you don't get out of the room in time.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
But the room is designed that you can't get out while this time goes. So, and it gives you a game over screen and everything that you're done and you have to start fresh or whatever.
Okay.
But then it doesn't actually make you start over and stuff. So yeah, I was thinking it'd be along the lines of that. I would make sort of like a Dark Souls-ish game, like a difficult grinding game, and then it would be really good. Obviously, you want to keep playing.
Yeah.
And I always envisioned this on the GameCube for some reason, or the PS2, whatever. Not on the PS4, because then this doesn't make sense. But at one point, I would say I'm a part of Activision, right?
Yeah.
Or EA or something.
Yeah.
I would say that you can't go to the next level, or you can beat the boss, but you can't continue until you have a different game save on your memory card from a completely different game. But in the EA universe or the Activision universe, whatever group you're a part of.
Okay.
So this would then force you to go and buy another game,
An EA game, just to have
another
a save
game,
file?
just to have the save file so that you can continue.
Okay.
Which I think would be really funny.
Would the game, like, change how this game works? Like, let's say you got Tony Hawk.
No, it wouldn't change.
No, you just need an EA game.
You just needed a certain specific game.
Okay.
So that you're doing the whole, like, Pokemon Sun Moon thing here, that you gotta get now 2 copies of the game.
Right.
I thought that would be really cool.
What a marketing ploy.
I'm also a big fan of doing similar to what Resident Evil did, where you'd be playing and all of a sudden it would kind of take you out of your current state and just start you off on the main area, and then you would have to, like, play that same level again to get back to the point that you were at.
Oh, that just sounds like a pain in the ass.
Stuff like that. Yeah, I would make a game.
Oh, just to piss people off.
Oh, yeah.
People would rate your game so low because of that.
No, some people would love it.
Nah, some, but niche.
And those people I would hire to work on the next game.
Right.
And it would just become a complete shit show of games that have just weird-ass ideas and would be a lot of fun.
I like the idea of weird ideas. I don't have any off the top of my head that I can think of. I know, I'd love to see, the Breath of the Wild might do this, but I'd love to see a Zelda game where you get items that are relevant in more than the dungeon that you get them in.
Oh, yeah.
This is like a big problem in a lot of RPGs. You'll get an item, which is pretty much made, you get it in a dungeon, and it's pretty much made for that dungeon.
The OPest item.
Yeah.
For that dungeon.
For that dungeon. And the rest of the game, you don't really use it that much.
No.
Every now and again, they'll throw something in.
And then you forget, you're like, how the hell, oh, yeah, that thing.
Oh, I have a boomerang that can explode on contact. But no, so, like, I would love to see a game that would take these items that you would get in these dungeons and actually don't even make it for that dungeon. Make it look this awesome golden hammer, and at no point at this point in the game do you need this thing.
I like that.
You need it, like, 3 levels later, once. Like, that I would love.
No, I got it.
Okay.
So you get the gold hammer.
Yes.
Okay? You get the gold hammer.
Yeah.
Early, like, first 20% of the game, you get this thing.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
It's valued at 100 gold, which at the time will seem a little bit high. Later on, it'll be nothing.
Yeah.
You probably sell the damn thing.
Okay.
Okay. So now, fast forward, you've just beat the last boss,
And
now you need the gold hammer.
Yeah, you need the gold hammer
to get back. Now you gotta go find out which bullshit NPC has your gold hammer. And then everyone you talk to is like, hey, it looks like you're looking for a gold hammer. We don't have it here.
No, it's a rare.
It's a rare.
Yeah. See, now that.
See?
Stuff like that needs to be a thing.
Oh, man.
I would kill for that. Like, I'd be so mad in the moment, but I have
Yeah.
such a respect for the developer. Like, way to go. You did something different.
Yeah.
You broke the chain.
That would be sweet.
I like how you added to that. That'd be good. I don't know. Just it makes the game a little more realistic and not like it was tailored for that specific moment.
Yeah, because I remember when I was first playing RPGs, I would never sell any armor or equipment or anything because I felt like later on I'm gonna have to need it for that like special one area. But yeah, that would be really cool.
Right? We got a question from Radical Rob in the chat here asking us. We actually had a similar conversation this earlier. What video game character do you have a crush on? I mean, I feel like I gotta say the Zelda. I'm a big fan of the Zelda.
Like, you mean Link?
Link and is it Zelda Link and Link?
Probably.
Link. Big fan of the Zelda. I don't know. If I was Link and I'd saved her that many times, I think I would earn myself at least, like, 2 hours of anal. Right? I don't want your damn medallion. Can I cash this in for, like, I don't know, a hug? Anything.
Yeah. You would hope so.
I would hope so. But
yeah.
no. I don't know. How about you? Birdo? Big fan of Birdo?
I don't know, man.
Toadette. Big fan of the Toadette. Lara Croft. I think we can all agree.
Yeah, Lara Croft is really cool.
We can all agree on that.
I would love to have dinner with her.
Have dinner?
Yeah.
Like mac and cheese or like a...
Well, I just want to talk about all the crazy-ass shit that she has seen.
Right? Yeah, just hear her stories.
Yeah, she would have a lot of stories.
Man, you're a romantic. I said I wanted anal.
I just want to talk. I just want
to talk about your day.
That's all.
I want to talk about your day.
I'd like to also talk to the cow in Barnyard.
Why is this reoccurring? Why is this coming back up?
It keeps on looping.
Barnyard for the GameCube. Barnyard. So yeah, we'll move on to our third topic. That was good though. What quirky elements would you add to a game if you were making one? Last but not least, we have gameplay mechanics that piss us off, or things in games that, you know, really grind your gears.
Yeah, so, as an example,
Sure.
I really hate when you're playing a non-racing game, and then they have a racing scene where you have to race this poorly animated car, and the driving mechanics just suck. But now, hey, all of a sudden, we're in a racing game.
Oh yeah, they just decide to throw it in as
I don't like that.
I mean, like, I've been playing through Donkey Kong 64, and they kind of do that. It's not a racing game, but they throw in racing elements, and I don't mind them. They're not awful.
But those are more mini games.
Yeah, it's not like a real race. Yeah, okay, sure. It's an arcade style race. It's not like it's trying to be realistic. What I don't like, it's very similar to that actually. In Banjo-Kazooie, they added like a weird FPS. Or not Banjo-Tooie, I think it is. They added a strange first-person shooter element to each level.
Yeah.
That was bizarre. Like, that's real weird. I don't like that. This is a collectathon game, not a first-person shooter. I don't know. It's just, if you add a new genre for like 3% of a game here and there, it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that either. I can get behind that. It's just throwing a MOBA for like this one level.
Wow. Please no.
Like in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, they did that. They made an RTS mission in this bullshit
Really?
Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. When you're playing through, there's this guy named Zero. Suddenly, you go from shooting people with guns and shit to you're on a toy table with a toy tank and a toy helicopter. You have to get the toy tank to the end of this battlefield.
Toy tank?
The toy tank with your toy helicopter.
You say toy funny.
You got a toy? I'm doing that on purpose. It's just toy.
Oh, do you?
It's just toy.
Okay, interesting.
I'm saying toy.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, they threw in an RTS element into this Grand Theft Auto game for like this one mission, and it completely throws it off. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know what pisses me off. Magic meters piss me off. A lot of the time. It's a weird thing. This might just be me, but I don't like magic meters in games. They run out too quickly a lot of the time, and then I gotta go find magic wherever, or I gotta go talk to somebody to get more magic.
In the first two Zelda games, I didn't like that when you had full health, then you had magic all of a sudden.
Yeah, that was weird. It should have been a separate entity.
Yeah.
But no.
I'm not sure why they did that, but like it was nice, but you never have full health in the first two Zelda games. That's not a thing.
You don't.
At all.
No, you really just don't. So the actual amount of time you get that little glowing sword is a blessing.
Oh, yeah.
It makes you appreciate it more, I guess.
It's gone real fast.
Oh, yeah. You'll lose that thing.
Something that I especially hate.
Especially?
Yeah, I did it.
That you especially hate?
I especially hate. I can't even do it.
No! Stop!
Okay, one thing I really hate is when you're doing a shooting game and you're doing fine. You're a good shooter. You have good accuracy. You know how to do things properly.
But you keep missing and it's bullshit!
No!
The game's broken! I'm aiming! I hit him! I swear to God, I hit him!
The game is broken.
The game's broken!
Yes.
I shot him right in the head and it missed!
Okay, so I'm in this first-person shooter and I'm awesome. Now I have to escort this some bitch Brennan over here.
Right. Brennan?
Brennan.
Okay, I'm Brennan now. Sure.
I have to escort Brennan through this damn thing, and he doesn't get a gun because why?
Because why would I have a gun?
Because he doesn't get a gun. Now I have to make sure, and he's got a health meter that's just dropping. So like I'm hiding behind these boxes, and he's just standing up in the middle of nowhere, getting shot in the face 40 times, and he doesn't know anything different. You're just getting bullets in the face, and it's fine.
Yeah, the AI doesn't even run.
It's just your health going down. We gotta do the level, and we can never make it, and it always takes 18 chances of redoing this shit to where you finally pay attention.
Yeah. It's Shane's talking about like in FPS games. I had that problem in the Fable games. Bullshit. You have these NPCs you have to guide through to safety, but the enemies just go for them all the time. I mean, they can't run.
Yeah.
They just stand there. They'll take it like a bitch.
Oh, they don't even care.
Nope. They'll just take it like you're supposed to be protecting me. Protect me. And it's horseshit.
Yeah, I'm not moving. I'm standing right here.
I'm right here and I'm not moving. No. I don't like backtracking in games. Now, when I say that, it's like some backtracking's fine. Backtracking's fine. But when you have to, like, if this level is like there's parts of it you can't get to, or there's things that you can't get because you don't have this item yet, because you only get this item later, right? I don't like having to go back to that level later to go get this thing.
Unless if the game has a good reason for bringing you back to that area. But
a lot of the time it doesn't. It's just,
yeah,
we're going to make you backtrack for the sake of making this game longer. That's not fun. That's not fun. If there's a reason to go back to this level other than just to get this coin for 100% in the game, whatever. Like, that's, like, there needs to be
like
more.
if that opens up a whole new level.
And that would be cool.
Different story.
That would be cool. I've
got a love-hate with that, of like going back. Because there is something satisfying with say in Zelda, you see there's a rock and it looks like you can blow it up, but you don't have bombs yet.
Yeah.
And then you get bombs and you're like, oh shit, I can blow that up now.
Yeah.
But at least make it worth something good.
Not
5 rupees.
Yeah, it's 5 rupees all of a sudden.
So I really didn't need that.
I came all the way back here for 5 rupees.
For 5 rupees.
Come on.
Yeah.
Could have made it a tunnel that led to a chest or to like a game or a little mini dungeon, something. Which is why I have high hopes for Breath of the Wild that that's going to be a thing.
I kind of hope you start off with every weapon in Breath of the Wild.
You don't start. You can get everything at the start of the game. Like I think they described it as you can go to the final boss at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can kind of tailor the game to how you want to play it, which is cool.
Which was kind of like A Link Between Worlds was that way too.
Yeah, it's similar to that in that respect. I never played A Link Between Worlds. I should give that one a shot. I know it's very similar to A Link to the Past. Yeah, because in that game you bought all your items.
You bought or rented.
Yeah, or rented. That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they really changed the Zelda formula with that one. I don't know. It apparently had positive reviews. So, hey. Yeah, I'm not sure what else pisses me off. Do you have any other? That game is rigged. Which game is rigged? I'm sorry.
That's when you're talking about your shooting guy. Shooty guy stuff.
Right. Gotcha. Crash Bandicoot. I'm just seeing the title, and that game is such bullshit. I don't know why, but I find that game, the platforming of the game, to be ridiculously difficult. For whatever reason.
This is the Bat Cave now.
Yes, it's the Bat Cave. The extra, like, Bat Cave.
Yeah.
Is there anything in platforming games that really pisses you off at all? Generally?
Floaty jumping?
Yeah. Yeah, floaty jumping could be bad.
That was the best thing about the old Nintendo platforming games. You could tell within the first 3 seconds of playing the game if it was made well or not made well.
Yeah, if it was like
you could tell instantly. I remember I would go and I would rent games, because I'm old. I would rent these old Nintendo games, I would play them, and I would know instantly if this game was shit or if it's good.
Yeah.
Like, you instantly
Well,
know.
you jump once and you got it.
Yeah.
You figured it out.
Or sometimes you finally get a game for Christmas or your birthday that you were pumped for.
Yeah.
And then you play it that night and you're like, oh yeah, it's a good game. It's not a bad game. You sleep, you wake up the next morning, you play it, you're like, oh,
what was I doing?
this is really just not.
Yeah.
This is really not. No, it's okay. It'll be good. And then an hour later, no, fuck it. Never playing this shit again.
Yeah. I'm very curious as to this Batcave comment. Who's Batman and who's Robin?
I don't know. I don't care.
I kind of.
I've never seen Star Wars, so I can't really.
Get out! Oh man, I wish we had more people here to hate you. Not even to watch the pod, just to hate you.
Why?
Because your bullshit Star Wars comments, I hate them.
What was the one I made the other day? It was something about Star Trek or something about Star Wars, or I mixed them up or something.
You just purposely. We're not even.
No, I remember. I said, "Beam me up, Scotty."
Yeah, I was like,
or something.
Like, no, I don't watch Star Wars. I know what that's from. Oh, you would have got clubbed by a bunch of nerds. Whatever. You guys, what pisses you guys off in video games? What pisses you off? I want to know. Shane pisses me off in video games.
A lot.
A lot, actually.
Because I'm better.
No, it's because games favor Shane.
Oh, of course. Of course.
They favor you. It's just fact, and it's fact because I'm not the only one who says it. Everybody says it.
It's true.
All right, so let's wind things down.
Winding down.
Let's wine and dine. Let's wind things down. I have not brought it up yet today, but I accidentally saw it on your paper.
I figured you might have.
That you're going to bring it up today.
I had 2 stories, and if you brought up the one, then I wasn't going to do it. But
I didn't. I didn't. I saw on your paper when you sat down over here, and I was like, oh! So, Shane, tell us about your experience with my favorite game.
I'm not sure if we've mentioned this game on the podcast before.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's a good one. It's all right.
Yeah, it was Paper Mache?
Paper mash macaroni.
Paper Mario, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically where we are right now is we live smack dab in the center of North America.
The prairies.
Like, we are literally, there's a sign that says we're in the middle of the continent.
Yeah.
About a 20-minute drive from where we are right now.
Yeah.
And sometimes you see people stop there and take pictures and shit.
It's nothing to...
Right. There is nothing.
There's nothing here.
Like, on the one side, we have a beautiful empty farmer field.
But look, the other side.
On the other
look
side.
At the other side. Oh, shit!
Another
empty field!
Yeah. So, there's nothing there. We're nowhere.
Yeah.
So, when I got married, we were married for a year, and then we decided we wanted to move somewhere.
Yeah.
So we moved out. It's probably a 40-hour drive, way on the East Coast, near in Nova Scotia, right in Halifax, basically.
Yeah.
And I had a buddy come out and visit after we had been there for a while, and we decided to play through Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door in 1 week. Because he only there for a week, so we would go out and do the whole sightseeing, show him all the wicked fish and chips that you can get, and like the lighthouses, the rocks, all that fancy stuff.
Yeah.
And then we would come home and stay up really late and play games and whatever. So it was a really neat experience because he had never been to Halifax before. I lived there, but it was still very new to me as well. And then we would sit there and play the 64 for a bit, and then we finished that. I think we finished Paper Mario in like 2 sittings.
Wow.
Or something like that.
That's wow.
Thousand Year Door was a little bit longer, but yeah, we've played them many times, and it was just a really neat experience. We had a lot of fun with it, and then we'd wake up the next day around like noon.
That sounds about right.
Because we'd be sleeping in so much, and then do it all again and pick different games, and yeah, it was a good time.
I like that. So this wasn't even your first time playing through them. This was just a good experience.
Was not my first time.
Tell me what your first time, Shane.
Yeah?
Was it hard?
The first time I played Paper Mario, I rented it.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I saw it in a magazine. I'm like, holy shit, that looks cool.
Right?
And EGM gave it a 9 or a 9.5. So I knew this has to be really cool.
It's a Mario game and it's a 9.5, absolutely.
Yeah. So I went straight to Video Stop, I think it was called. And sure as shit, they had it there.
Yeah.
I rented it. I made it all the way to the fiery piranha plant thing.
First day.
No.
Oh, like
by the end of the 3 days or the week or whatever it was.
Gotcha.
And then I had to bring it back. And then...
Oh, right.
I quickly tried to get enough money to rent it again to keep on going.
Yeah.
So the next time I go there, the game's not there anymore. I went the week after when it came back. Then it was there, but my save file was gone. Because, of course...
Someone deleted it.
And you didn't have the option to transfer it to the memory card, which would have been really, really cool.
The fact that wasn't a thing. Yeah.
Oh, that should have been a thing.
Save to the cartridge. Why not? Memory card on the N64 is trash.
Like, it's cool that you don't need a memory card.
But the option...
option would have been sweet.
Would add a lot, yeah. Man. Good old Paper Mario. Love that game.
Yeah.
Love that game.
So I was debating between this and then debating between the game... No, I'll do that in a different time.
Yeah? Well, I mean, I gotta think of a story on the spot here.
Okay. I can give you one.
Could you?
Yeah.
Give me a story.
We can talk about that time where you were a little bitch.
The game wave? You talking about the game wave?
Yeah, you can do that.
What were you thinking of?
I don't know. Nothing. I had nothing.
Oh, well, I'm a little bitch a lot of the time. That's kind of my role here at the shop. What is the trade-in value for Shrek's Carnival Cruise Craze for PS2?
$2 store credit. Canadian.
There you go, flub. So let's see. I don't know. I feel like when we do these personal stories, Shane has a lot of nostalgic, like looking back at this, great experience type thing, because he's played through so many damn games.
No, like 6 or 7.
I played through like the same 40 over and over and over again. So I find it hard to come up with these stories. So
well, we can cancel this whole segment.
No, I love this segment.
Okay,
like I love this segment. I love the segment.
You're a woman. You hate it. You love it.
I do. I don't hate it. I love it.
You don't
plan
anything.
I don't want to watch that movie. I don't want to watch that movie.
I know you don't.
I don't want to watch that movie. When I was younger, my brother, not my brother, my dad who's not my brother. Yeah, he was.
Would you rather kiss your dad or your brother?
Absolutely neither of them.
You have to pick one.
My dad.
Okay.
I would kiss my dad. Would you kiss your dad or your brother?
Brother.
Okay. Would you kiss Aaron or your dad?
Aaron.
Yeah? Okay.
It wouldn't matter either way.
No, it'd just be weird. I don't know. This got weird. This got weird. So yeah, my dad.
Valentine's Day.
We had a family friend, and we'd often go to their house.
Okay, would you rather kiss family friend, your brother, or your dad?
Shane Wall. Family friend.
Fine.
Yes, my family friend. So yeah, we had this. We would go to their place like every other weekend. They had two kids named Dylan and Tyson, which were my brother's age. I was the weird one there. Just whatever. I was the young one. Nobody wanted to hang out with me, but I had to piggyback with them anyway, and they just put up with me. And we did a lot of fun shit at their house. They lived out in the middle of nowhere. They were like country kids. They had a trampoline in their backyard, big open field. We'd play like hide and go seek tag and stuff. It was great.
That is the best childhood game.
Isn't it though?
Because hide and seek is whatever, and tag is whatever.
But when you add them
When you
together,
add them, I was not good because I was not a small kid, not a limber fast kid. But that is the best game.
that is. In fact, if we could just tell those as personal stories, I would have about 50.
Yeah.
On just
Oh,
hide and go
man.
seek. On all the bullshit games you play as a kid. Man, I'm getting sad now. I'm old. So basically, we play these games outside. Be awesome. Play on the trampoline. What we do is we put a sprinkler underneath the damn thing, and then which everybody did as a
You're
kid.
one of those kids.
But we'd put soap all over the trampoline, so it would bubble around, and we'd be slipping around on this shit, and it would be great. That's a great memory. Anyway, so whatever. We'd be doing this. It'd be like, getting late. We'd go inside, and we'd play a game that we just got in the shop that I've been meaning to buy off Shane, Pokemon Stadium 2. We owned Pokemon Stadium 1 for our personal Nintendo 64, and we played the absolute hell out of that game. I know every single thing about that game just because of how much we played it. Stadium 2, we played every time we went to their house, but I seem to remember like nothing about it, which is weird to me. Because we would never play through the like traditional Pokemon battles. We go downstairs and we play through all the mini game mode, which was like play as Hitmontop and you're spinning tops and you gotta try to hit each other off the arena. And it was stuff like that. And we spent like this was like went on for like 3 years of my life, where every other weekend we go to this place and just repeat the same routine, play these games. Sometimes we play Smash 64. We played a lot of that actually.
Nice.
Lego Racers was one we played. That's how I got introduced to that game. And it was a great experience because I was the young kid. They did not want me there, but my parents forced me to be there. So I felt like I was one of the older kids.
There we go.
It feels like you're one of the older kids, so it's like, this is a good experience. I'm just as cool as you guys are.
But you were definitely
I was not as cool. They could multiply. I didn't know how to multiply yet.
Oh.
They could divide. That was crazy.
What?
Yeah. What's
Without a
division?
calculator?
I didn't even know what a calculator was, man. It was just, this was great. This was great for me. And I don't know. The N64, man. Loved that thing. I loved that thing. I wouldn't make love.
Okay.
I would make love to the N64.
It was okay.
Just take out the expansion pack and it's great. I don't know. I love that memory. It's just a lot of fun. What's weird is I just can't remember anything about Pokemon Stadium 2. Even the mini games, which is what we played most of. It's like I've just deleted that memory out of my mind.
That needs to be a topic next week.
What?
3 games we would delete our memories
3 games we would delete
and
out
play
of
over.
and play over?
Yeah.
I think we could do that right now. 3 games that because you loved them and you want to play through them.
Maybe. Nah, we'll do it later.
Later? Next week! Sneak peek. That's a topic. So yeah, that's my personal story. Is that all we have to say? Feels a little abrupt, but
Does it?
it does, yeah.
We can talk more.
No, like it's not like it was short. Just feels like
other stuff.
an abrupt ending. Whatever. No, whatever. Whatever. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been First Strike.
Maybe they have like a few questions.
Well, if they do,
I
please.
don't know if they do.
Please, if they do, feel free to leave them in the chat while I just babble on for a few seconds.
If you would like me to punch Brendan in the face,
Brennan, don't know who Brennan is. First Strike
I will gladly
T-shirts.
do it.
First Strike T-shirts are
There's
a
a
thing.
whole box of them here.
We got a whole box of these. Not the baseball tee. This is mine. You can't have this. But T-shirts.
Also, you can't have mine. Mine says something funny on the back.
Does it? Oh yeah, you got the right. I forgot you did that.
Yeah, I did.
We got personalized First Strike T-shirts, but whatever. What are 3 games you would want destroyed?
So like
Barnyard for the GameCube.
just non-existent games.
Yeah, I would pick Pitfall Harry. And
No way.
I would pick Rocket League.
No.
And I would pick Fairy Fencer F Advent Fighting
Just
Force.
no.
Those are the 3 games.
Those are some poor choices right there.
All your favorites.
I would pick Dota.
Yeah.
Hate the name, hate the game, hate the everything.
I'd get rid of League before Dota.
I would get also League of Legends cannot be a thing anymore.
Yeah.
That would be just fine.
Yeah, I'd get rid of that.
What else would I get rid of? Hell, Grand Theft Auto.
No.
Get rid of that.
No, I disagree.
I hate all the guys that only play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, but they're like the Call of Duty guys. It's their thing. That's all they'll play. Because I like the older ones. They were fun. People who play Grand Theft Auto... I'd get rid of Grand Theft Auto 5, specifically. I wouldn't get rid of the whole damn thing.
No, the whole damn thing.
Never.
Why is the GameCube keyboard not wireless? So it has 0 lag, bro.
Again, confirmed as the least lagged official released controller.
This thing came out probably 2003, so wireless keyboard and mice were not really even a thing.
No.
So it was already impressive that Nintendo had a wireless GameCube controller at that point. They were the first party company to do that. So there's no way that they could have made this keyboard one wireless.
Kai is saying he'd get rid of Superman 64. I would not get rid of that.
That one needs to stay.
It needs to stay because of how bad it is and how famous it is for being bad. It has to be a thing.
Yeah. Oh, Minecraft, that would have been a good one. That would also be on the list.
You get rid of Minecraft.
Yeah.
Man, I have so many memories with that one, though.
But it's not even a game.
I should make that a personal story
not
sometime.
even a game.
Oh, but it is, though.
It's not even.
Now it's like an overhyped piece of trash, but it used to be 10 out of 10. It was once a great experience. Why do parents ask why their kids watch naughty videos but let them play GT5? That's not even a question.
Why do parents ask why the kids do that?
That's not even a question. I don't know.
See, most parents have no idea what's in Grand Theft Auto 5.
No, they
The
don't.
kid just asks for it and they get it because they think it's the new Call of Duty.
Yeah, but
Shoot 'em
there's
up.
more.
There's a lot more there.
I remember my first time seeing a hooker in that game when I was like 5. Because again, I told you I played that game at a very early
No
age.
kidding.
Oh yeah, good stuff though. Good stuff. Ruined my brain at a nice ripe time.
Yeah, your innocence was taken.
Yes, my mental virginity. But thank you, everybody. This has been First Strike, episode 24. We appreciate you guys tuning in. There is potential in the next few weeks for like a 12 to 24 hour live stream from the GameShop live.
Yeah.
Shane's.
We should have special guests for like 1 hour segments for this.
I think it'd be cool if we could make this happen. I think we could do some giveaways during it.
Yeah.
If we make like some interaction. Shane's. Well, look, the old ball and Shane's leaving town for a few days.
But can we talk about what she made yesterday?
Oh, her cookies!
Not even.
What'd she make?
Those weren't cookies that we had.
Oh, her brownie type thing.
The
What was that even?
Oreo cheesecake, truffle, chocolate covered with more chocolate. Whatever. It's just, man, the best chocolate dessert I've ever had in my life.
The best dessert I have ever had in my life.
So freaking good.
Shane's wife can bake. Emphasis on all of those words.
Okay, and let's make sure that it's the baking and not so much the cooking. The baking,
She can
though,
bake so well.
I will never complain that I have to cook my own food and meals.
Right?
But the baking,
It's so good.
I'm gonna go. There's a reason I'm this size.
There is. Yes.
Let's just put it out there.
Yes.
Although my dad looks exactly like me, so it's partly genetic. But
Irrelevant, right? Yeah, you wouldn't touch her cooking.
we should get my dad on the podcast for that live stream thing.
I think it'd be really cool if we did this, like a big event.
But yeah. My wife's taking the kids away. Well, that sounds bad. She's going on.
Just going to her mom's for a few weeks.
She'll be with her mom. Whatever. They're probably leaving the country. They're gonna go join you, American folks, for a few days, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself because I'm so used to doing the dad thing that I don't know what else to do. But yeah, if that actually happens, then yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff going on here. It's gonna be great.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So while she's gone, I'm trying to convince Shane to close the shop for a day, so we could do like a 24-hour thing. and have guests, play games, do chat games. I don't know, whatever we can make happen.
I think we could close the shop at like 7.
Yeah,
and then go hard for however long we want to.
Like 7 the next day.
Yeah,
12-hour live stream, baby. I just think it'd be best to start during the day when people would get into it.
Yeah, we could. Well, we could have it going. Whatever.
Oh, because I'd like to do it like in the public area. So
yeah, well, we could do that anyway.
I know it'd just be kind of weird. I'd feel uncomfortable. We got a comment from Once Upon a Feudal Society saying feudalistic society. I just started watching F3G, and I've got to say that I really appreciate
F3G.
Is that what that's it?
It's an S.
FSG.
Bud.
I'm blind. I'm sorry.
It's the First Strike Gamecast.
First Strike Gamecast.
Okay, hold on. First person to get an FSG tattoo gets lots of swag.
Yeah, they get
we'll pimp you out.
If you get the logo tattooed on you,
or just FSG on there.
Yeah, I would get this tattooed on me if we ever blew up, but just like you'd get the extra life logo.
If we died,
if we actually blew up in a fire, yes.
Okay, go on.
I really appreciate that you guys make these. You guys are both super great, spelt with an 8, GR8, and everything you talk about is really interesting. Thank you.
Everything we talk about.
Everything. Every single thing. Every bullshit segue is entertaining. Or interesting. Is
okay. How many kids do you have, Brandon? Brendan?
Well, I just have young Shane here, really. Man, they grow up fast.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, they're a champ. By the way, the beard is 1 week longer than it was last week.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention that. I'm almost done with that thing.
Yeah, right?
Maybe if we hit a certain amount of viewers on that big live thing, we'll just cut the damn thing off.
Can we shave it like live? If we hit like
we can just cut it.
100 likes on the stream, we like shave your or cut your beard off.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of cool.
Maybe.
Would it?
I might be ready for that.
That'd be a good milestone, actually. That would entice people to show up.
I don't know if I can do that.
Shane has 2 kids. To answer your question.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, one's turning 4 in May. The other one is 7 months, I think. And he's wicked.
Yeah. Gunner.
Made a lot of headlines having that boy.
Right? Oh, yeah, you did. That's
national news.
Yeah, because of Shane's kid. Unbelievable. I can't believe that story. My phone's been going off like nonstop this whole podcast. Shout out to Blaze as per usual for being our awesome moderator in the chat. Thank you for posting all our links. You're thebomb.com. And just we want to announce the potential for this 12 to 24 hour live stream situation. Gonna be cool. We'll plan it out. We'll have updates for you on the channel, on the Facebook page, on the Twitter. Follow us. Links in the description.
Yeah, subscribe. Show your friends. Get them to subscribe.
Yeah, all that stuff YouTubers ask for. Thank you everyone for tuning in this week.
Yeah, click here for this. Click here for...
Yeah, just click here for our merch. Leave a like on the video. Leave a 5-star rating.
We've got something right here.
Hit this annotation.
Hit this annotation on this side.
Be sure to buy our new book, 1,000 Ways to Become Famous on YouTube. Also, here's the audio book. 10% off Loot Crate if you use the coupon code Shane Wall. Linked in the description. Also,
watcher of the day, viewer of the day, subscriber of the day, whoever.
I have a viewer of the day on my stream.
Do you really?
I do. Wow. It's nice. A viewer of the day. You're my viewer of the day today, Shane.
Was I?
You're my viewer of the day.
Was I?
In my next stream, you'll be my viewer of the day.
I better be.
If you show up to it, then yes.
Well,
you just need to be there. You have to be a viewer to be viewer of the day.
So click here, there.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been episode 24 of the First Strike Gamecast.
We'll shave your head if we get enough
We will
likes.
see you guys next.
That's what we will do.
We will see you guys
live
next week, Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Central Time.
Brandon might shave his head.
He will not shave his head, but Shane absolutely will shave his beard. He won't.
But he might.
I will shave my head if my personal channel hits 100,000 subscribers. Then I will shave my head. Thank you for tuning in.
I only have to come up with a few thousand accounts and then subscribe.
If you spend like the next 2 weeks of your life just making accounts and subscribing to me, then sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Have a great night. And we will see you next week.